Welcome back, everybody. I really don't know how to start these videos or really what to do. Um, my YouTube channel is really not having a whole lot of success, which I don't really care about that. This is called the Ed Stuff channel. I always forget to tell everybody to like, comment, subscribe. I'm hashtagging people that I think might like the content. I haven't really done anything great. I don't. I don't know. What I do is fun, and I like to share it with people. I don't have a lot of friends. I mean, I got some really good friends. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of good friends. There's a couple of guys that I would call my best friends. And, I have bunches of guys that I hang out with. But, I get lonely out here in my shop. And so then I decide to make YouTube videos. It's fun. I just had to take a drink of beer. Didn't think I better show that on camera. But this, I've done snowmobiling videos and all kinds of crap. But I'm going to show you this XC700. And me and Mason did a lot of work to the snowmobile. This belongs to a friend of mine, guy I work with. It's him. I think it belongs to his grandpa. I don't know. But anyway, it sat here in the shop on my lift. We got her done, got her put together, tuned the carburetors up, and I want to show you something. It sat here, I don't know, 3 weeks, month, whatever. I pulled the kill switch, I choked it, and watch this. Whoop. Well, now it's proven me to be a liar. I shit you not. When I dropped it down off the lift, I gave it one pull. I think I flooded it a little bit there. But man, that thing runs like a watch. Really. Look at there. It's even got the custom naked lady silhouettes on it. These are nice snowmobiles. I don't know a lot about them. The snowmobile that I ride is an 850 Indy Adventure, a 23. I'm an old school Polaris guy, old school Yamaha guy. The one thing I know about these snowmobiles is I think they like to blow up crank seals and whatnot. Let me walk over here. Actually, I saved these crank seals that Mason took out. And I don't know if I can show you this, if you'll be able to see it in justice. But this is the crank seal. Oh yeah, you can see it. I'll hold it right up in the light. See that? See, like right there? That's not going to work. And that's what blew this engine up is, faulty crank seals. But it's done now, and I mean, it's real good. How do I want to say it? I don't have a whole lot of experience with them. Hang on a second. That's real good. Better not show it on YouTube. Not trying to influence anybody. I don't want to get in trouble with whoever the YouTube gods are, but don't know anything about it. Don't know what I can say. Don't know what I can do. Only got 64 subscribers. So, hopefully someday But I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to throw out hour-long videos or none of that crap. There's guys doing cool stuff, farming and cars and trucks and revivals. And, I'm probably not going to do any of that. Oh, let me show you this. That is the handiest thing I've ever had. My wife got me that for Christmas. That's a snowmobile mover, the heavy-duty version. It's real nice. If you have the means, I strongly suggest getting one. Okay, and then is the snowmobile lift. Real good thing. This one's got the wheels on it. See them wheels under there? So if you're pulling on a wrench or yanking something around, it likes to kind of get rolling around on you, but oh well, here's what it is. Man, I tell you, it's a nice night. Where was I going with this video? I don't even remember, but God, I'm not this fat in real life, but they say the camera adds 20 pounds. I think it's adding more like 30. Got some projects lined up for the summer. I'll show you down. I'll take you over here. This is Lake McIntyre. Had to do a little backhoe work down there. See my intake. When the ice went out, it pulled my intake over and kind of drained my pond about. You see that line in the rock there. Full of bass, full of bluegill, full of catfish. There's some crappies in there. It's a nice little farm pond. God, what a beautiful night. 85 degrees today here in Iowa. We're just going to skip over spring and go right to summer out. I bet. They're talking 40s next week, but we'll see. Got to get the pond. It's sitting over there. We just got a new deck built. Bunch of crap laying around up there, but I think we can put that thing away. Only used it a couple of times this winter, but gotta get my cooler's been laying out there a while. So anyway, just a quick overview of what I'm doing on my Saturday night. Nothing exciting. I know I'm kind of rambling on, but what else do you do when you don't do anything? So, enjoy your rest of your weekend. Hopefully your weather's nice wherever you're at. Leanne says I got sunburned today. That's my wife. She says I got sunburned today. I went down to a little consignment auction south of me here. Their sale's not until next weekend, but I looked at a few items. See what they had. I don't know if they got anything I can't live without or not. I got some shipping containers down there. I'd sure like to have one of them, but if I buy a ship container, I just have to put more shit in it. So, you know what, everybody, stay safe out there. I'd like to tell you to keep your stick on the ice, but there ain't no ice left. Summertime's coming. We're all going to warm up and dry out and on to the next thing. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Like I say, this is the Ed Stuff channel. Ed hasn't been doing much stuff lately, but summertime's going to get going. Snowmobiling's wrapping up. So, we'll see what we get into. Maybe if I run across something that's interesting, I'll throw a quick short up. Everybody, if you look at my channel, I have shorts. My long videos. This may be a long video. I don't know. I don't edit nothing. I don't have, they say the best editing tool is iMovie. Well, I've got Android, that smartphone for dummies. So I don't have iMovie. And everything else I got to buy a subscription to, and don't know if I know how to edit anything anyway. I'm sure I could learn, but I've just been putting these in my gallery, and then I throw them up on my YouTube channel. So, hey, there's some stuff coming up. So, Big truck show coming up over in Earlville in May, Midwest Pride in Your Ride. So go check that out. I go every year. I haven't missed it ever since it started. It's a great event. All the proceeds go for the Relay for Life. So ain't doing nothing. Look, Midwest Pride in Your Ride posts everything all over Facebook, so it's easy to find. It's at Earlville Racetrack, the drag strip over there. So everybody come out to that. It'd be, it's a fun thing. It's a truck and tractor show, semis and old farm tractors and all kinds of crap, but a lot of beautiful custom over the road semis there. So you know what? I'm gonna sign off. I've rambled on about long enough. My phone says 10 minutes 56 seconds. So hey, stay safe out there. I enjoy everybody watching and following along. Like, comment, subscribe, and even share my channel. I don't know how the hell you do that, but there's smarter people than me. See you soon.